Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class B camper van from Parkway RV Center, folks. Just got another one in. This is a 2001 model Coach House Widebody 192 KS. This unit, good looking little motor home. It's 20 feet long. It only, let's see, it's got the full bath, it's got the generator, and it's got 129,000 miles. Now, folks, I know that may seem like a lot, but this is an 01 model. It's 16 years old, and people drive these little vans more than they do the big ones because they're so easy to drive and park. So keep that in mind, folks. These things are super rare. You don't see many of them in this price range, and I've sold these things with well over 240,000 miles on them before, and they still run and drive great. So this unit, we just drove it over 800 miles in. Driver said it did great. The dash air is ice cold, pretty much cools the entire motorhome. It's got an Onan generator, roof air, everything a big motorhome's got, just shrunk down into an easy to drive and park package. And for those of you who are looking for these little camper vans, I don't have to remind you how hard it is to find these. I mean, these things, we specialize in them, and they are still just almost impossible for us even to find. You know, we've gone 6-8 months without even being able to touch one of these that we can buy and sell for under $25,000. But folks, right now, I have 3 of them as of today. Now, that if this video is a day old, you know, that number may be different. But as of right now, I do have 3 of them, all under $25,000, all with generator. So if you're in the market for one of these little Class B camper vans, we have them where nobody else does. This unit, 20 feet long. You can see it's been well taken care of. Obviously, square dancers have owned it. Got the awning. You know, the wide body is just a little bit wider on the back, so it gives you a bigger bedroom. Tires look great. Got the 5.9 Magnum V-8, the 360 cubic inch that Dodge has made for decades. It's a heck of a motor, and that's one reason why these things run so long. $3,500 Dodge chassis, heavy duty. Glass is perfect. You can see it's not faded. It's all fiberglass, including no maintenance fiberglass roof. Anybody can drive this, folks, from a teenage driver to RV veteran. It doesn't matter, folks. If you can drive a full-size pickup truck, a minivan, or anything like that, you can drive this Class B without any problem. Parks in a regular parking spot. They're very, very popular. They get great gas mileage for a motorhome. We get about 15 miles per gallon with these, and that's not even trying. You can actually probably get better than that if you kept your speed down up around 65, but just for average everyday driving in this day and age, you'll get close to 15 miles per gallon or better. Generator runs great. This is a limited series. These things new cost more than many of these Class A motorhomes. I know it's crazy, but it's true, folks. And these things used, because they don't make that many of these compared to the big Class A's, there is a very high demand. It's nothing for us to sell one of these to somebody that lives 3,000 miles away and they come out here, because you look online, folks, at Class B camper vans with generators in this price range for under $25,000, you're pretty much just going to see ours, maybe 1 or 2 others, but you're pretty much going to see all 3 of ours on there, and that's pretty much it. And folks, we also go through up to 138-point inspection by our certified RV techs after purchase. Then it's cleaned up by our cleanup crew inside and out. So rest assured, folks, when you pick it up, it's going to look and everything's going to function on that list. And you know, 138 points pretty much covers everything on one of these little vans and then some. Folks, as we step inside, I mean, it just came in. We haven't cleaned it up or anything. We've got to clean the carpets and house cleaning, go through it, but I wanted to go ahead and show it to you. Let me get in here. As we step inside here, folks, no smoke or pad odors, we're going to show you everything on that list. Works great. If you want a copy of that checklist and what all it covers, we're more than happy to email it or fax it to you. Just call one of our non-commissioned salespeople. The seats look great. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, factory stereo, factory wheels. You've got the adjustable air ride suspension. They don't waste any space on these things, folks. I'm going to tell you. That's one thing that's always impressed me about these little vans. You know, space, they know, is at a premium. They designed these things to have all the space that a couple could ever need. And that's what these are. They're couple of motorhomes. Got a newer refrigerator, two-way RV refrigerator freezer. Let's see if I can try to do this one-handed, folks. It does have a stovetop under here. Doesn't look like it's hardly been used, which doesn't surprise me. I know one thing, on my own personal motorhome, you won't have to worry about that on mine, because it's we cook in ours. Stainless steel sink. It's got a DSI water heater. Generator runs great. Got an Onan generator. And what's neat about these vans, and I touched on it a minute ago, most motorhomes, the dash air's worthless. Most motorhomes, nobody ever uses them because it's like sticking an ice cube in a 400-degree oven expecting that single ice cube to cool it off. It's not going to do anything but burn more gas. So that's why hardly any of the dash airs work on RVs. Like my own personal Class A is a 2008 model. It doesn't work on it, and I've had it 3 or 4 years. It didn't work on it when I bought it because it never gets used. Everybody has to run generator and roof air to keep an RV cool because that's the only way to do it. But these little vans are different. Because there's such a small area, that dash air will keep this entire motorhome comfortable. And the heat too, of course. So you don't have to run the generator and run the roof air while you're driving down the road like you do with other type RVs. So makes it a little easier. Keep it comfortable, and you know, just something I always like to point out on these Class Bs, because I know a lot of people don't like to run generators, even though that's what they're designed to do. But you don't have to worry about that with this one. The only time you'd run the generator is if you were boondock camping without hookups, because you know you're going to use your dash air and dash heat going down the road, and when you get there to the campground, you're going to plug into 110 and run your roof air then. So that's one reason why these vans hardly ever have any hours on the generators, because they just don't get used that much. Here in the back, you've got a power sofa. This comes down, makes a queen size bed. You've got your overhead air conditioner, HD TV. Got a side bathroom. And this does have the shower, even though it's probably never been used because they took the shower curtain out like a lot of people do. But we'll put a curtain in it. That's no problem. If you're going to use the shower, what you do is you pick up this bottom tray right here. That's your shower pan. And then we'll put a curtain in it if you're going to use the shower. And it just goes around, which I'm going to try to show you this in this camera right there. And that's your shower. Not something you're going to use very often, folks, because they're kind of a pain, but it's something to use if you have to. And that's about the only thing you can do with an RV this size. You only have so much space to work with. But it does have the full toilet. It's got all your holding tanks just like any other motorhome has. The DSI water heater, the furnace, the air, the generator. Everything a Class A or a Class C's got just shrunk down into an easy to drive and park package. Got the fantastic vent fan. Just a nice little van for what it is. I'm going to have it cleaned up and everything. We're going to go through that up to 138 point inspection after you purchase this van and make sure everything on that list works. Like I said, you're more than happy to get a copy of it so you can see how extensively we go through these things, which is way more than most other dealers do. And I promise you, folks, you can sit down here with a pen and paper, even those of you who've had several RVs, and write down everything you can think to check on an RV, and it won't be as extensive as our checklist. This unit's $24,900. That's out the door price. It's not $24,900 like other dealers advertise stuff for. Did they start adding $5,000 or $6,000 in fees? Because, folks, Parkway RV Center, we've been in business 48 years, almost 49 years now. Family owned and operated since 1968. Now, I'm going to tell you, folks, out there, if that's not a true testimony to how we treat our customers and the bargains that we sell, I don't know what else is. Almost 50 years in business in this highly competitive business, in this industry. But folks, one thing we're known for is we don't have any extra fees. You go to these other RV dealers, and they may advertise an RV for a certain price, like $24,900. But by the time they start adding all these crazy fees, like freight fees, even though freight's different from delivery fees, They actually charge you for what it costs them to bring it into their dealership. They charge you for dock fees for doing the bill of sale, which takes 10 minutes. They charge you for prep fees going over the RV. They charge you processing fees, whatever in the world that is. They come up with different names for them every year. They charge you for the temporary tag. They'll charge you for the title. Folks, before you know it, you got $5,000 or $6,000 in fees on top of the advertised price. So my best advice to you, anytime you're looking at an RV at an RV dealer, get the out the door price, because that's the only way you're really going to know what you're paying for something. What they advertise one for and what it winds up costing you by the time you leave with it is two different things. At Parkway RV Center, our prices are out the door. $24,900. It's yours. Not $24,900 plus $800 prep fee, not $2,100 freight fee, $500 title fee, $150 temp tag fee, $800 processing fee. No, folks, it's $24,900 out the door. Plus sales tax if you're a Georgia resident. All out-of-state customers pay their sales tax when they title this RV in their home state at their local DMV. But folks, I'm going to tell you, we keep it very simple. We have financing available with rates as low as 3% with approved credit. And we have longer terms up to 12 years available on this one too. Again, folks, we make no money on financing. Other RV dealerships, you know, they can get you done at 3% too, but they've learned to scam people who need to finance RVs by marking the interest rate up several percent over what they got approved for. So the bank lets them do this, lets them keep the difference in the payments and cost you thousands of dollars more in higher RV payments. So pretty much, folks, these big corporate dealers, they get you coming and going. Fees, financing, if they have commission salespeople like most RV dealers have, rest assured, if they have commission salespeople, you're overpaying by thousands. And I'll tell you why. RVs dealerships use commission salespeople to keep a large sales staff, and it doesn't cost them anything to have them sitting around. They only get paid when they sell. They don't get paid by the hour. They don't get paid salary. They only get paid when they produce a sale. Well, the bad thing about that is to keep those people there, to keep those salespeople there, they have to promise a huge reward when they do sell something, because when they have 40, 50 other salespeople there, they might sell one or two a month. And how they do it is they offer the industry standard 25% of the gross profit as their commission rate. And folks, that's huge. That means that dealership, first of all, has to mark their prices up an additional 25% to cover the salesperson's commission. Second of all, when it comes to dealing with them, every extra dollar they squeeze out of you is an extra 25 cents in their pocket. So it makes it really hard to deal with somebody like that who you know doesn't have your interest at heart. They've got their interest because the dealership rewards them by paying them more for the more profit that they make the dealership. So you're fighting the salesperson and you're fighting the dealership, and they're just squeezing you like a lemon, trying to get as many drops out of you as possible. If you've got a trade-in, folks, a lot of people don't know this, but a commission salesperson gets paid commission on how far under trade-in value they get you to take for your trade-in. And I'm just throwing out numbers for an example, folks. Let's say you've got a trade-in value of $20,000. They talk you into taking $15,000 for it. They get $1,250 commission by getting you to take that much less for your trade-in. And it's a gimmick, folks. Like I said, they get you coming and going. At Parkway RV Center, we keep things simple. We keep things inexpensive, folks. We offer out-the-door pricing, no extra fees. We offer financing with rates as low as 3%, which is actually less than what you could have bought this thing new for at the six-figure range. I mean, these are well over $100,000 new. And you couldn't buy this thing brand new and get a rate that low as you can get on this used one, because they mark the interest rates up. You don't have commission salespeople to deal with. No games, no gimmicks, no pressure. My salespeople are salary only. They get paid exactly the same every single week. It doesn't matter to them if you buy this motorhome or go up the street and buy one. They get paid the same as far as their paycheck's concerned. That's the way our buyers like it. That's the way we like it, and that's the way our salespeople like it, because they don't like playing the games any more than you like playing them. So give us a call. You're going to be glad you did. If you've never done business with us before, folks, we promise you we're going to be the last RV dealer that you're ever going to need, because A, we're going to save you so much money. You're going to send your friends and family to us, and B, folks, when you get ready to upgrade this RV after you buy it in a few years, we're going to be the first place you come to, because you save so much money the first time around. Give us a call. Drop us an email. Our phone numbers again are 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays 423-605-6747. Our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, dollar.net. They're both mobile friendly, very easy to use. Subscribe to my YouTube channel under Parkway RV Center. You can also go to the home page of the website and like it, or of course you can just click on the information on this YouTube video and subscribe to it there as well. Folks, we've been in business a long time. We've sold in all 50 states, including multiple sales to Alaska and Hawaii. We've sold over 2,000 RVs in Canada from coast to coast. We've sold over 30 RVs, campers, and fifth wheels and sent them overseas to England, Italy, Australia, and the Netherlands, plus other countries. So folks, I don't care how far away you live. If you live 20 miles, 200 miles, or 2,000 miles away, we've sold somebody in your area an RV before in the last 48, almost 50 years. And we saved them a lot of money, just like we can save you some money. We offer nationwide delivery. You just pay whatever it costs us to bring it to you. If you want to fly into Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport, we'll pick you up for free during business hours, bring you back here. RV Tech will give you a personalized demonstration on this motorhome after it's been checked out. Do some paperwork. You drive it home, saving money. We keep it simple. Like I said, we keep it simple, we keep it inexpensive, and we keep it easy. Stress-free. I promise you this will be the most stress-free buying experience you've ever had in your life. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.